Married at First Sight, Season 13, Episode 10. I really appreciate the men holding Hosela, Mr. Tambourine, accountable. Men have got to start holding men accountable. But you know what the problem is? They are a lot of men, not all, a lot of men are not in the place to hold other men accountable. It really bugs me. You have all these men on YouTube teaching women, but I can't think off the top of my head of all the men that's on YouTube teaching women how to be women, how to get a man, how to keep a man. I can't think of any of them that teach on men and how to be men and how to be a husband and how to protect and how to provide and how to love your wife and how to be an example and how to raise your children in the way of the Lord and how to leave an inheritance for your children. I'm saying there might be some, but of the popular ones that I know that's teaching women, I can't think of anything they have said to the men or about men that is significant. And I really, really appreciate the men of Married at First Sight Season 13 holding Hosela accountable for locking Rachel out. I really appreciate that. Happy Tuesday, y'all. Church girls want to get married. I miss you guys, I know, but I told you guys the end of the year is going to be crazy for me because Nanowrimo is coming up. I need to get my Nanowrimo shirt. Nanowrimo is National Novels Writers Month, where we, as writers, challenge ourselves to write 50,000 words in 30 days. That is in the month of November. And so I'm prepping for that because this is really, you have 30 days to get it done, 50,000 words. So I'm prepping, I'm researching, I'm reading. I have some of this stuff in my book bag. I'm reading, I'm jotting down notes. I'm trying to do an outline. I don't really work with outlines, but I'm going to try it for this time around. So that's why I have been MIA. Listen, tonight at 7 p.m., Auntie's Advice is going to be stopping by. So come on over and hang out at 7 p.m. I'm going to be sharing it a few times today in the community, in my community tab. So be sure to stop by. I love and appreciate you. Thank you for those love and the reviews on my Ready to Love. I have some more content that's coming, but right now I'm just really, really trying to focus on my book and what's coming up because I have to get those 50,000 words. I did a little sample reading yesterday. That's not going to be a part of it, but I just wanted to kind of see where my head is, okay? And of course, thank you for those of you who've picked up my other books. All right. I love Ryan. I told you I love Ryan. Ryan says, while the men were talking to Hosela, I've never accidentally locked the deadbolt. None of the men believe what Hosela was saying. Oh, I didn't mean to do it. I locked the door and, I got to go to work tomorrow. And I'm like, but your wife is out. You went to the bathroom to pee. You came back. You didn't see her. So your thing is to lock the door? You didn't call her? You didn't text her? And Rachel said her and the producer was there and she walked the producer out. Right? So you came back from taking a leak. You didn't see Rachel. You didn't see the producer. And your thing is to lock the door. You didn't call your producer because I think I heard every couple have their producer or every person has their own producer, something like that. I don't know. So you didn't call nobody. You didn't text her. You didn't go out the hallway. You didn't do nothing. Your first thing is to lock the door, Hosela. And then you want to come and lie about it that I didn't mean to do it. How do you accidentally? I thought I got that clip, but I didn't. How do you accidentally lock the door, Hosela, and put the deadbolt on. Right? I understand if it's late, you have to go to bed. I understand locking the bottom lock, the one you just turn. But no, he locked the door and went to bed. Rachel, thank you, Alyssa. Thank you, Alyssa. Rachel left a comment on my comment section, and she asks, what about the woman? Let me see if I find it. What advice do you have for the women who stay? The advice I have is, ladies, is what I always say. Here it is. Found it. Rachel says, Rachel's Truth. Go over to Rachel's Truth and check her out. She said, Jan, do you have wisdom for naked wives that choose to stay? Asking for a friend. What I always say, ladies, you better have that escape money. You have to have your escape money. See, when you marry a man, you know who he is. You don't have to ask any questions. You know who you're married to. Every woman knows who you are married to. And a lot of women marry men that you know is wrong for you, and you're just hoping that it's going to change until the stuff hit the fan and he slam you in the wall or lock you out. So ladies, I thought I had that clip of him locking her out. Since you know who you're married to, if you didn't know, right? Once you get married, you're going to really know. And when you know, you need to start planning escape money. If he's an abuser, I think there are a lot of things can be worked out in counseling, but I just think whenever it becomes physical or abusive, abuse is not only physical, it is also emotional, psychological, financially, then you must go see a counselor and figure out a way to get out. You can't stay. Because you staying, it might cost you your life. And we don't want another, and I'm just speaking in general here, we don't want another woman. We don't want to lose another woman to domestic violence. It's like every day. And we know for women of color, that happens a lot. And so for those of the naked wives who you decide to stay, I'm just letting you know, you need to have a plan. You need to know, are you going to stay forever? Are you going to stay for the kids to get to 18? Are you just staying to save some money? Or why are you staying? And I know for a lot of women, it's hard, especially if he's the breadwinner or you don't make enough money or anything like that. And this is another thing, ladies, this is why I keep telling y'all, I don't care if you bake cookies and put your face on it. You must create multiple streams of income. You must. You absolutely must. Because you never, ever want to get caught up. I'm looking for the picture and I can't find it. You never want to get caught up where you can't leave. I've heard so many horror stories of women who are in abusive marriages and they can't leave. Or he tell you, pack your bags and bounce, and you don't have anywhere to go. Here's the picture. He tells you to pack your bag and bounce, and you don't have anywhere to go. And now you are at his mercy. That's the worst thing to be, at a man's mercy, and he's being abusive to you. He tells you to pack your bag and bounce, and you don't have anywhere to go. Again, you know who you're married to, ladies. I know exactly who I'm married to. Another thing I want to talk about real quick is, ladies, one of the lessons my father taught me is do not marry a man who you can't go talk to somebody about him, like his father figure or something. Don't ever do it. Don't ask the man that you are dating who is accountable for you. If he say, I ain't got nobody, I don't need nobody to be accountable for me, you need to run to the hills from whence cometh your help. Because if something goes off, guess what y'all need to do? You need to go talk to somebody. The same situation me and my husband ever. That's the only situation we've ever had that I pick up the phone and call the counselor. And it was issue with extended family. I told Mike, I said, Mike, fix it. One of these, fix it. And he was dragging his feet. I said, okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go down to the church and make an appointment to see pastor. No, our pastor is my husband's frat brother and pastor, older guy, right? Hey, Sister Lexi, you look so pretty. I said, okay, I'm going to go down to the church and talk to pastor. He said, no. Oh, no. I said, well, you need to fix it. You need to fix it. Because you don't want me to go on down to the church and talk to the pastor. So when you are dating, these are things you need to find out. I appreciate the men checking Hosella about locking his wife out. And he has a temper tantrum. They call him Mr. Macho Man. I'm in the groups and I'm hearing the ladies saying, culture. That's how these cultural men are. But for me, this is any culture. It don't matter what culture the person is. Some men do these things, and you need to be ready, ladies. You need to be prepared. And the truth is, if we want to tell the truth, ladies, a lot of women who marry men like Jose, you already know that's how he is. And you just marry him in hopes that he's going to change, and that will cause you to be the naked wife. And you don't want to do that. I have to run. I love you. Come on back. I'm going to do the what's coming up next. Check that out. Remember, Auntie's going to be over here at 7 p.m. tonight. Thank you for your love and your support. This is the end of the month. If you want to support me, be sure to do so on Amazon. I love you. I adore you. Remember, when you date, one of the questions you need to ask is who's accountable for you? Who can I go and talk to about you? All right. I love you. I have to go. Bye.